everybody! Today I'm back with another memory planner video. Now this is the page we worked on last week, and the only thing I added was this little journaling spot over here. I added the journaling, I added this reinforcement over here, and I added this little bow just to make it a little prettier. Now, as I've already cut these reinforcements, I also cut the ones for this page and already added them just to make things a bit faster and that I wouldn't kind of lose them during the week. And I've also already prepped my pictures. I matted them on this same yellow cardstock that I used here and that I just darkened with a little bit of the fossilized amber distress ink. And I've prepped a few things that I've pre-cut, and yeah, I just think we're gonna get started. Now, the way I want to arrange my photos is something like this. Oops. This one on the bottom. And then I thought about putting my week number over here on this circle, which I've punched from the 12 by 12 sheet of the February paper. I don't know if we can, no, I don't think I have it on here, but wait, I can show you the location. So it's this one up here. Just punch that, and I added a bit of black distress ink around the edges. I've also pre-cut my number 7, same way as I did with the number 6, with double-sided adhesive on the back. And I cut a black one as well to, again, repeat this shadow that I created over here. I think that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to put my numbers onto my circle over here. Now, the writing on this one is oriented kind of toward the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock position, and I want to turn this one the same way. And just add my number 7. Maybe a little bit higher and a little bit more to the right. That's fine. And add this one, just a little bit offset to the right, just to have that slight black outline and make the blue part pop. Okay, so now I'm first gonna glue down my pictures. Get my tape runner. So this was in our garden during the weekend. Just want to center it on the page. Actually, I'll quickly take out the page, that's easier. Okay. And kind of center this photo between the binding strip and the right edge. Maybe here, like that. Just grab a sheet of clean paper to press it down to avoid scratches or fingerprints. And now I want this one to overlap this one, so this one needs to go down first. And for you Americans, the Super Bowl was Sunday of the week before last week. For us, it actually in Europe it actually fell into the week 7 already, and it would be like 2 a.m. in the morning, and we don't get up for football at 2 a.m. in the morning. So we taped it and we watched it on Monday evening. And my husband picked us up some KFC to eat or to have as dinner while we're watching football. And that was a treat because we normally don't eat fast food, or very, very rarely. So I thought I'll take a picture of that. Okay. Something seems off, but I'm not sure if it's the pattern that irritates me with having things straight. I think that's all right. And let me get my number down. Number 7. Like this. And then I've cut these letters. I cut those from this alphabet tab set, and they're actually tabs that you can add to the side of your planner, but I really love the font and the size of the letters, so I mostly use the fallout pieces and not the tabs as tabs. And by the way, these reinforcement rings are cut from this die, which comes in one of the reinforcement variety packs. Okay, now I've kind of prepped my letters and put them down onto a non-stick sheet, and I want to see if I can transfer them without messing it up. But I think I'm going to start with the word bowl. I don't even think I'm going to use the 58 in Roman numbers, because you have that on the TV screen over here. So I'm just going to add the word Super Bowl. Let me quickly just snip these apart. Okay. And now I'm going to remove this top piece. Oops, got my ones or eyes flying. Get these out of my way. Don't want to glue them down by accident. One is missing in action. Don't know where that went. I guess I'll find it later. Okay, so get the word bowl down. Okay, and they are already kind of screwed up, or oops, I need to get them straight again. Get my tweezers. Just straighten them out on the non-stick paper. Like that. Nope. Okay. I'll just add the bow, and the L will come on later. And now I'm going to press down where the adhesive is exposed. And then I'm carefully going to pull this non-stick sheet from underneath my letters. And I can easily straighten everything out. And press down. And I opted for the gold because on the other side, on the left page, we added the gold foliage, the ferns. So I thought I'd balance that out by adding my lettering in gold. And this page won't really have any journaling because I think the two words Super Bowl and sunshine are enough of an explanation of the pictures. So that's why I thought I don't need any journaling. And now I can see the word bowl down here. I just want to center the word super above, press down, and carefully remove this non-stick sheet. I'm not 100% centered, but I think we're fine. Super Bowl. We don't really watch American football, but since a few years now we started to watch the Super Bowl. Okay, so that's down, and now my word and sunshine. And this one, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to press the bottom of the letters down, and I want them to kind of overlay into this photo, at least partially. Are we straight? Mostly. Just press these down. And this is a really easy trick that you can define the spacing of your letters and check out if they are straight. These have to go a little bit more up, I think. Just make your adjustments. Take your time because it's really worth it, that it just looks nicer if everything is straight and evenly spaced. Just the slightest movement can already be enough to straighten things out. I just want to check. They're kind of not straight. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is my page straight on here? Just using the lines on the craft mat to help me straighten things out. Okay. I think we're good like that. Okay, now I'm holding down and again removing my non-stick sheet. And now I can see that these letters nicely line up with the bottom of this picture. Okay, Super Bowl and sunshine. That's what our week was like. And one thing I've done, from the top of this sheet over here, I fussy cut this piece out, and I think I'm going to add it because on my left page I have these flowers over here with the blue blossoms, and I thought it would be nice to get those back. Okay, let me just get this page out so I can see where I want to go with that. That takes away from my husband, but I could cut this one off, then we'd be fine. Or bring them in from here. I think that's what I'm going to do. But then I'm going to cut off this little blue piece over here. Grab my fussy cutting scissors. And these have adhesive on the back, by the way. Just snip this little piece off. And grab my black marker just to hide the white from the cutting edge. Turn this. And this is so delicate, it really wants to fall apart, so I gotta be really careful when I'm removing my liner from the back, because the stems of the flowers are so thin. So really be careful. And don't glue your finger to the flowers if they're as delicate as these. Gotta lay this down, or else I might risk messing this up, and I don't want to mess it up. Okay. This piece. And this. Carefully lifting it up. Okay. Well, let me check once more. This flower is kind of cut off because it was at the edge of my page, so I'm gonna cut that off as well. Gonna lay this down carefully on one of those nonstick sheets and just lift up that flower and cut it off like that. Okay, again, get my marker back and just hit that little edge that is now exposed. And now let me get this down. Okay, like that. Now, can we do anything with those leftovers? Maybe add this one over here. Oops, it doesn't. Ha, I didn't take off the adhesive or the liner. That's why it flew right off. So kind of angle this one. And I think I had another tiny little one. Here it is. That's difficult. Here or there? I think I'm going to go for this place over here because it's a little empty in that area with the black on that binding strip. Like that. Oh, and I found my eye, by the way. Stuck right to my arm. Okay, now one thing I want to do is, and I had already thought about that last week, I want to add a little bling onto my 7 and onto my 6. Let me just see, I'll grab something and be right back. Okay, I don't have any blue rhinestones, but I found these glitter stars, which I can easily snip apart with my fussy cutting scissors. That's what I'm going to do with one of them. Just going to cut into here. And around this one stone over here. Like that. There's one little connection left. Okay. And I'm gonna add this piece onto my 7. Like that. I think somewhere here. centering it between these stitch lines that the die creates and kind of curving it a bit like that. And now for my 6, am I going to use 4 or just 3? And where? I think I'm going to go with 3, so I'm just going to cut off one of these extra arms of the star, or rays. Does a star have rays, or does only the sun have rays? I don't know. I'm not so sure, really. Okay, this piece, and I actually like it better here, but I'm afraid it might damage my picture if these pages close. Let me just check that. Height-wise, it will hit somewhere there. So I think I'm going to put them up here, just to be safe and that my picture doesn't get any indentations from these stones over here. Okay. So these are my finished pages for week 6 and week 7. I added some bling. I used the gold to bring itself back, if you will, and I used the yellow also to kind of balance everything out and bring it together. I thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Have a great week and stay safe. See you soon. Bye.